Hi, yes, I am doing that. I've historically loved my stupid and oftentimes completely abhorrent Geometry Dash levels, and the era most famous in this lane is without a shadow of a doubt 2.0. So I had the brilliant idea to complete every rated level made in this infamous era. This multi-year project challenge thingy is obviously inspired by my boy Angel Effect, who has been doing this for basically all the updates before 1.9 for the longest time now. My grind will be both structured differently and most likely way longer, however. With over 5,000 levels, I will obviously not be able to go in depth on all of them. But before that, I want to talk about the exact boundaries of this boundary pushing idea. So I will beat levels that fit a very broad and simple set of criteria. These are the main things you have to keep in mind for a level to count towards this specific challenge. 1. The level has to be rated, obviously. I don't want to have to beat 1,000 copyables of Silent MLG Rebirth and shit like that. I hope you understand. 2. The level must have an ID that would fit in the 2.0 era sphere. This corresponds roughly to being between these two IDs that you're seeing on screen right now. The left one being the first rated 2.0 level as of right now, and the second one being the last rated 2.0 level. 3. Updated levels, when in the 2.0 ID range, do count towards the challenge. Levels that got a 2.0 update, like a ton of the map pack levels, don't qualify because how in God's name am I supposed to find all of these? Plus on top of that, they don't even fit criteria number 2 anyway. Number 4. Specifically for Extreme Demons, the level must have been verified, rated, or finished in 2.0, plus of course fit the previous 3 criteria. This only affects like 2 levels, that being Base Cave and Slaughterhouse. The reason this rule exists is because of, let's be honest, Slaughterhouse. Because it doesn't count, and neither should it count. Base Cave kinda has to be a victim in this one too, but I will definitely still beat this one for the challenge, due to otherwise lacking a supreme amount of aura. With all of that out of the way I will be grinding these levels is not in order of ID, because that makes it way too easy to get stuck on a challenge that will take multiple years of grinding. Instead, I will be grinding these levels in groups or categories. Think of beating every 2.0 level using a RobTop song, or every level from a specific creator for examples of these categories. I might make some shorts on the smaller ones and proper full-length videos of some of the major categories. If that sounds interesting to you, subscribing to the channel and liking the video would help me in my goal of becoming the peak master, if you would be so kind. Also, it'll get you notified for whenever any of these videos will be going up. On top of that, I have a spreadsheet linked at the top of the description with some information surrounding the 2.0 grind, the scale, the scaling process, and most importantly, the suffering. If you are at all interested in 2.0 levels, it could be a useful resource for some very surface level information about a lot of data surrounding the update. Some other useful resources are stuff like the every rated level in the game list. Yes, that exists. My personal spreadsheet I will keep updating as I go along. I will be streaming some of this grind over at twitch.tv/thewildseal, link in the description, if you want to be at the front line of the experience of all of this peak together with me. I'll go live whenever I have time, so be sure to drop a follow if you want some of that shit. I will of course still be grinding this stuff off stream, especially the bigger levels, because otherwise I am dead before the challenge is. So yeah, that's gonna be my existence for the next like decade and a half or so. I will not be exclusively grinding these levels by any means, but they will be a good chunk of my focus for the foreseeable future when it comes to this godforsaken game. If you enjoy 2.0 garbage, you might love the times that I talked about really bad levels. A lot of those were 2.0, so click on the playlist right now on screen if you want to check that out. Will I be able to best every single Mazel level for this challenge? Well, that's for next time.